I never thought I'd do this again, but I'm actually going to try to play this Brine Giant in a deck. And I think I found one that semi works. So this is totally experiment. Not expecting to win a ton, but it's sort of just to get a point across that playing this guy for 1 mana is sometimes really good. And the way we're going to try to do that is with this Dimir deck. Mogus Favor is notably quite good at times, and so is Demonic Embrace. So we've got those cards that can really make him get through and win games. Other than that, we just have a bunch of control and a bunch of draw. Hateful Eidolon is like super clutch. We need to get this every game because then we can draw cards off killing our opponent's stuff. And when our enchantments end up in the yard, we can get little zombies with Ephemia. And we got ways to kind of protect our creatures with this Starlit Mantle. And of course, Mogus Favor can kill a lot of things with 1 toughness too, but also when in combination with Frogify, it can kill pretty much anything, and it'll draw you 2 cards if you've got an Eidolon out. And then we've also got some Omen of the Seas to draw things. 1 Lamp Pad of Death's Vigil because it's, I don't know, it sometimes comes in handy to be able to sack and finish games, but you don't want to draw too many. There's not a whole lot of creatures in here. There's only basically these guys. So that's kind of the weakness, and the rest is mostly removal. Charmed Sleep, just another thing that sits in play. We basically want to get a bunch of these enchantments in play however we can and sit on them, and then we should be able to bring it home. So yeah, we're looking at 24 lands, and let's see if we can win some games. Now, I've played this deck a bunch, and it's like nearly impossible to actually win consistently with, but sometimes it brings it home. And we're looking at standard 2021 ranked, so we're rotating out the old sets prematurely here, and I don't think this will get any better with Zendikar, so this is really just a total experiment deck to see if we can break the format a little bit, get some other options out there, play some stuff that's not normally played, and see how it goes, see if it's got potential. This isn't too bad, I guess. We'll keep it. There's the Innkeeper. Okay, so I know for sure that this deck I'm playing against is almost impossible for me to beat. And we'll see that a lot as we go on. There's a lot of just bad matchups, so a lot of these I'm probably just going to concede. Okay, well maybe this is a good matchup because he's playing Merfolk Secret Keeper, which is pretty terrible. And I think we're just going to go ahead and kill this thing before it's too late, but I want to do it with a Frogify maybe? Nah, we'll just grasp him. I did top deck of land, so that's nice. Okay, I see. Well, the Merfolk Secret Keeper is pretty good when you do it to yourself and you have Uro. That is really good, but I have a Frogify, so it's not too big of a deal. No, it is definitely a big deal still. Play this guy, and we can go ahead and get a 2/2 zombie with him, which is not too bad. Decent value right there. It's like we're probably going to see Uro come out, I would imagine. Uro's giving this guy some really nice value. He's already gained a bunch of life. And now he has a 6/6. Yeah, this is going to be hard to beat. We'll see what we can do though. First of all, we definitely want to Frogify Uro here. Then I think we just play a land and swing out. This is rough because old dude has got plenty of mana and cards and life, so he's really pulled ahead with what he's done so far. And there's a Lucky Clover. Okay, that's usually the GG right there. 1 Lucky Clover and we can't catch up. I guess we'll see. Looks like he's not doing much. Swinging with that 1/1. Now, I don't know if this legendariness makes him stops him from playing another Uro. I would guess not. He's sitting on 3 mana. He could potentially counter. I guess I will Demonic Embrace a zombie here, since it's the least important. There's that Brazen Borrower. Well, that kind of messes up my game entirely. Yeah, Lucky Clover, Brazen Borrower really ruins this deck. Really ruins every deck. Okay, we'll go to the next game. Look, we can't be playing against rank 1 decks and expect to win. That's the bottom line. So if we go up against these deck-listed decks, we're probably just going to have to concede, unfortunately. Which does tell us that this deck is definitely a jank storm. But, you know, we got to get some... Maybe, I don't know. What, do you build to try to beat certain decks? I hate building just to beat certain decks. It always feels awkward. I'd rather have a consistent, good deck that can just win against, in general, anything, and not just beat certain decks. It always feels, it's like main decking Leyline of the Void. And why would you do that? It's never beneficial to you. It's just like you're pre-expecting your opponent to play a certain thing, which I guess after a while you expect when you're playing in competitive, because that's what everybody does. They're like, oh, pull that deck list, let's gain some rank, pull that deck list, let's gain some rank. I'm not doing that. I don't really care too much about rank. Sure, I might do it near the end of the month just to like get a better prize and stuff like that. I'd rather play sealed, to be honest. I probably shouldn't be playing constructed, but I don't have the funds to do that. It costs a decent amount to play those sealed matches, and I'm really trying not to spend money on Magic because, you know, I have bills and stuff, and it's not like I ever make any money back off of Magic. It's completely a money dump at this point. But one day, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I could start making a little ad revenue, and I could start doing some more fun stuff, putting some money into doing things without feeling bad. So help me get there. Just subscribe to the channel. I know it doesn't cost anything for you. It does help me a lot, so it'd mean a lot if you could. Or if you know, you got something to say like, hey, if you do this, I bet you'd get a lot of views or whatever. That might be helpful. See, that's a trumpeting Gnar. I think we're just gonna go ahead and kill it. Yeah, this is probably the play. I think we kill that Carotid thing too with the Mogus Favor. We might as well. Just shut down his mana a little. Let's see exactly what he's playing. He's just playing a mutate deck. Does Frogify shut off a mutate stack? I think it does. And now I get the Eidolon a little late. Can no longer draw the cards with it, but at least we can swing. Kind of wondering how much removal this guy has. I think I'm going to play the Eidolon. I don't know if I'm saying that name right or not. And pass turn and do Omen of the Sea at the end of the turn. I kind of want to Ephemia, but already has a reset. I guess he has nothing. I think he's got nothing. Let's see if I can get me a land drop here. There's multiple lands. I guess I kind of need 2 blue at some point. Let's do this. Really the only 2 blue thing we have is Charmed Sleep, so not that big of a deal. Already has a Brazen Borrower or some sort of bounce, so if I try to Demonic Embrace, he's probably going to bounce. I'll try it anyway, just to see what he does. Let's see if he does the bounce. Anyone running blue generally has 4 Brazen Borrowers in their deck, so I'm assuming he does, but nope, that is a Heartless Act. Guess we'll just sack. Don't get to draw a card out the Eidolon, so that hurts. It looks like he's going off of more reactive stuff. I think at this point we just play Ephemia and start getting those guys going, getting those little zombies going. You guys gotta read every card or something, I don't know. Awake to Dream is his name. But that is not what he does. Okay, let's see what we can get here. I guess we'll get rid of the lamp pad. We don't really have any way to do anything. We have the escape off of Moga's Favor. But other than that, there's not much to interact with the graveyard other than Ephemia. And of course, recasting our Demonic Embrace, which I might do at some point, but I have a feeling he's just going to dud it out again. So I'm just going to do a full swing here. See how he reacts. Okay. Another Heartless Act. At least we got a zombie out of it though, so that's not too bad. And I think at this point we play Demonic Embrace on this guy again. Discarding a Frogify because we got plenty. It's sort of a scuffed play because he might have just easy removal now. But he's played 2 Heartless Acts. So it's possible he doesn't have another. And I want to have my next turn actually ready. There's Artemis, Oracle of whatever. You can see, guess that. This Oracle's pretty good. Really solid card. Just trying to bait him into taking the face down cards. So I think here we just do a full swing. See what he does. Blocks the zombie, alright. I can go ahead and play the Brine. Hopefully this is enough to bring it home here. Yeah, once you have 3 enchantments out, Brine becomes a good deal. 4 mana for 5/6 is not bad. Doesn't do anything else special, so he's not that great, but that's where he becomes value, a good value. That's what I'm trying to say. See if he puts a reach creature out there. He probably will. Yep. Fair enough. So I think we're just gonna Frogify it. That takes all our blue mana though, so we can't cast our next Brine. But if we Frogify this dude, we can swing and kill, attack our opponent and Vivian. And we get to draw a card. Okay, there's a blue mana. Too bad we already played a land this turn. That's a little bit unfortunate. Too bad this doesn't give some other ability like Trample or Lifelink or something. That would be kind of cool. It'd be really good then, because it'd be so good on Brine Giant. But even as it is, it's an additional 2 damage sometimes, and it can make the difference to put it on your creatures too. So the versatility is where this card shines. Normally it's not that great, but given that it can kill stuff or make you do a lot more damage, that's where things get really good. There's the Nightmare Muse. We'll see what he does with that. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully he doesn't have another Heartless Act. Oh, there's an Eidolon. That's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and play that first. Then I will play... I think I do this other Frogify here. Yeah, I'm going to Frogify this guy. Play the Brine. I sort of made a mistake here, I think. I think we just swing here. This might be a bit of a scuff play. I could have done that in a better way, I think. Yeah, I actually could have won the game there. Moga's Favor. So, slight misplay there, but I think I still got it even with the misplay. So as you can see, they're playing the Brine Giant there on that turn for 2 mana is a super good value. And I think I'm just able to end the game off of that pretty much. You can see I don't want him to take the ram through. So how do I get him to not take the ram through? I guess like show it? That's the valuable card. We'll do this. He's probably going to take it. He's probably going to kill my Eidolon, but I do get to draw some cards off of it, so it's not that bad. Oh, he took it. Yeah, I figured he would no matter what I did, so maybe I should have put it as the one face-up card. That way he thought the face-down ones were the good ones. But even so, I still win pretty hands down here. Yeah, I got this. So I can just Demonic Embrace a Brine Giant and it's over, basically. Slap it on him. Discard a Temple of Deceit. And it's over. Let's just really rub... Okay. Yeah, the Demonic Embrace Flying Giants is pretty hilarious. It's a good time. So there was a decent showing of the deck and its aggro potential there. Aggro and control potential. Go ahead and play one or two more, see what we can do. I honestly don't expect to go 50-50 in wins with this deck. It's probably going to be more like a 40-60 right now, especially once we start getting up there in the rank. Maybe even worse. But we'll see. It can do okay, as we've seen. It's not that great of a hand. I guess we can scry, so that's not bad. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll give it a chance. This could potentially be a dud, though, of a match. We'll see. See if this guy's playing Dimir Adventurer. That's just the one deck I can never beat. I know for sure. Nope. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And another island. It's like we either draw all islands or all swamps. The last game we drew a ton of swamps and no islands. Yeah, playing it. Alright, well, guess we'll bring this guy out as the first stomp target, but I'm probably just going to concede here because this is just a 0% win chance. No stomp? Absolutely amazing. Alright. Really surprised he doesn't have a stomp. Another lucky clover. What is he doing with all these lucky clovers? Needs some actual spells. Well, I'm having a pretty bad start too. I've drawn 2 lands. There's the Fertile Footsteps with the multi-lucky clover. Grabs 3 lands. Pretty good. It is something I can just frogify later, so it's not that big of a deal. But him having all the lands could be a big deal. Oh, and there's the triple grab from the sideboard, Fae of Wishes. He grabs Ugin. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I really just can never beat this deck. I have no idea how to ever beat this deck with my deck. Probably its biggest downfall. And that too, okay. I have no way to beat Dimir Adventure. And the Great Henge. Yeah, just rub it in. Alright, let's go to the next game. This one's a 0% win chance. How do I ever beat that deck? I basically just need to stop the clovers. That would help a lot. I don't really have a good way of stopping the clovers. Or if I do, then it's like I'm main decking just to play against one deck. That just annoys me. I'm just not going to do that. Sure, it'd be nice to have a way to kill artifacts, but I really only have bounce. I could get bounce in here, but there's not many enchantments that bounce. So my deck, I guess, is only good against other creature decks. Pretty much. I should not have kept this hand. This hand is epic bad. Guess we'll go with it though. I'll play the Temple of Deceit here so we can scry. That's not what we need. Alright, that'll work. Play this. Go ahead and kill the carotid. Looks like beyond that we're mostly going to be stalling out, so that's unfortunate. But I can play this, and I'll cycle my other land. My other Zagoth. There's old Nessie. And we get yet another land. Okay. Well, we're not getting too lucky on the draws. Not too lucky at all. I think I have to just kill the Horn Beetle. Stall him out here. Having a pretty unfortunate opening hand, really. In case it's not blatantly obvious. Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I can do this and kill his human. Which is half decent, because now he can't attack with Lovestruck Beast. Buys me a little more time. But now that he's 3-4 mana, oh, 4 mana, I am not going to survive. Okay, we'll play Ephemia here. And we hold the mana. Sure, we'll get rid of the Mog's Favor for zombie. Why not? We're expecting that one big spell. Oh, no, it's a Beanstalk cast. Okay. I was totally expecting the might thing that everybody that ever plays green plays 4 of now. Okay, that'll work here. Get a nice counter off of that. I'm going to take 4 more from this questing beast, so that sucks. Blocks. Alright, do I take the big risk, play the Demonic Embrace, or do I play a Brine? I think the Brine is the choice here. Just gotta get it out there to block the questing beast, basically. And I'm just gonna save this Zagoth to cycle. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm gonna Demonic Embrace this guy. Make him super big. Send him in. And we got some decent blockers here too. Rada could be a problem. You can pump her up and make her super big now. I think our play here is to kill the questing beast, chump the beanstalk. Oh, actually our play is just to concede. Alright. Yeah, nothing I can ever do about that, really. Unless I have a counter ready. I haven't even seen any of my counters. I haven't even drew one in this whole video, so... Okay, let's get this tempo out, do a little scry. No, we don't need... I have 2 mana Omen of the Seas. This could actually be good. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll see if we can multi-brine. Yeah, we'll play this. Pass the turn. Oh, looks like we're going to be in a tough spot here. He's going to start mutating. No, not yet. We got one more turn. See what we can get here. Basically digging for lands. I guess Charm Sleep would be good too. Yeah, we'll take all that. It's fine. So once he starts mutating, we can Charm Sleep it, so at least can't attack us, but that's not super great, to be honest. Let's go ahead and get this Sagoth down. In the turn here. He's got 4 mana, that's enough for a lot of the mutates. But he just plays a Mysterious Egg. Okay. And a Symbiote. So he's prepping to mutate, but he's not actually mutating, which is sort of awkward. That's way too many lands. Don't need all those. And I still drew one. Okay. So I'm going to sit on the eraser here. Hopefully he tries to play some big thing. Now it doesn't look like he got 5 mana this turn. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping to use... Okay. Yeah, we can use it here. Work. Really just need to play it. I'm pretty much going to counter anything he casted at this point. Not playing black, which sort of makes me happy. But yeah, things are about to get sort of ugly here. Let's go ahead and play the Brine for 4 mana. Not bad. Sort of worried he's going to play that elk that puts his whole deck onto the board. I don't understand why they printed that card like that. But if he plays that, I'm sort of in trouble. Nope, okay. It's 3/3s. I can deal with 3/3s. Let's see here. I feel like I just swing with Brine and see what he does. Yeah, let's do that. So I do have the Starlit Mantle trick, which could be enough to win a trade significantly if he actually blocks, but he's not blocking. Okay. What we're going to do here is just Charmed Sleep, I think. Well, let's see. Let's think about this a little. Now I'm going to Frogify the Symbiote. And we'll play the other Brine. I think that's the play here. 3 mana Brine this time. And he is out of cards in his hand. Okay. Well, this could be good. Let's see what we get with this Scry. Oh, an Eidolon. Yeah, we kind of need that actually. And we can sleep that Gnar. I think that's probably the play here. Just put it to sleep. And send in both Brines. Just keep the aggression on. Force them to put up a defense. And maybe we can surprise him with this Starlit Mantle and win a trade. Wait, what? Why would you block with that? I don't understand his play. Also don't understand his deck. He's got all these tons of mutate payoff, but no actual mutate cards, which, you know, you can't play a bunch of mutate payoffs without the mutate cards, so I guess I'm just down in the ranks from losing those games before and just going up against total jank at this point. Alright, one more. Let's see where this last one goes. Let's see if we can get one more analytical play. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll have a feeling about how this deck is to begin with, how we can make it better. If it is potentially able to even get better, or if it's just something that should be scrapped entirely. This is not too great because I don't have any blue mana, but I'm going to keep it because I have potentially a lot of card draw with those 3 cards right there. So that might get me what I need. Kind of banking on him playing a 1-drop though. Okay, well, not quite what I expected. Let's see what he does here. That's a shock. I really wish I had a blue mana for that. Okay, we're going to play Dimir then, and still get some additional value. That's kind of the ideal situation right there, when you can play it and get a zombie in the same turn. Now, I really want to put this Demonic Embrace on something, but I think I am going to wait a turn here. Because I know he's got another removal, just the way he's playing. But he's playing nice and slow and all that. Let's do this. If he kills it in response, I still get a zombie. Oh, I'm just kind of milking it at this point. He's probably got a giant, stomp giant guy, or another shock. I don't know. He's definitely got some instant. He's holding some instant. Otherwise, he wouldn't be thinking this hard. Either that, or he's just given up. He's just realized that he can't win, and it's just walked away to go do something else with his life. No, okay. I don't know what he's doing then. Okay, there's finally a blue mana source, but it comes into play tapped, so that's really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and swing. Save this Demonic Embrace for him. I want him to use his instant, whatever it is, because I know he's going to, like, just mess up my Embrace. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it on this zombie here. Because if he kills it, I get to draw cards. If he doesn't kill it, I get a big creature and get to draw more cards. Okay. So that's not the worst there. It's kind of what I was waiting for. We'll get rid of the Mogus Favor. Keep the Demonic Embrace. We get our zombie back, so we keep the pressure on here. There's a Rampart Smasher. That's actually quite good. I really wish I had a Frogify for that. But at least we do have a Demonic Embrace for our Eidolon. And I think we can discard our... I kind of want to keep the Mire's Grasp, actually. I'll discard the Omen of the Sea. I want to save the Starlit to counter any kill. We'll swing with our 2 flyers. That's 4, 5, 6 damage. If it was enough to kill, I'd go ahead and Starlit Mantle, but it's not, so we'll go ahead and sit here. Get another zombie with Ephemia. And they ram through. Oh, perfect. We've got the Starlit Mantle to counter that. Exactly what we need here. He could potentially have another ram through, but then he's about out of cards in his hand, and we can recast the Demonic Embrace. But Ephemia's got it in the bag in any case. He does have another ram through, but yeah, he's dead. Okay, well. I feel like this was a decent sample of this deck. Clearly it's not OP, and I'm just being perfectly honest, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the potential of ever being completely OP. But this is about the strongest I've been able to get it in quite a bit of playtesting. And like the one main stipulation of the playtesting is I must have 4 Brine Giants in the deck. That's just to test him, to see if he's good in mass and worth something. And you know, overall in this type of deck, he's not bad. He's often played for 2, 3, 4, which is pretty good for 5, 6, especially if you're on the aggressive and getting these early creatures out. Mainly these guys. I really wish there was another creature that was like definitely really strong, but there just isn't. This guy's not very strong. I tried playing 4 of him. It was just too many. I would just have a bunch out and they would just be doing nothing. But it is a nice creature to enchant up with Demonic Embrace. So it's possible I should change something like that. But having all this modal removal, like Smogus Favor, pretty good. Frogify has proved really useful, especially if you have Mogus Favor. It seems kind of necessary, and it shuts off a lot of stuff, so not bad. Omen of the Sea is just really nice for getting enchantments out. Ashiok's Erasure, it's not bad. It's hard to play 4 of them because of the casting cost, but it can really make a difference sometimes. So I'll put that with the Omen of the Sea stack, I guess. Charm Sleep is also really good, sort of like Frogify for just really turning off certain cards that are a problem. I'm not sure about it though. I just couldn't really find anything else to fit well in there. Myers Grasp is nice, but it can only handle small creatures and it draws you cards. Just really being able to draw cards off these key creatures you deal with enchantments is really good. And Starlit Mantle has always been clutch too. I don't want to run 4 of them because it just seems like too many. I'll just get a bunch in my hand and have no way to play them. But 2 seems to be pretty good. Basically, it leaves us with 4 counter type cards. And I don't know. Let me know what you think. What else could we do to improve this deck? I definitely have this slot that could probably be changed. I could maybe drop a land and get another slot. I could maybe thin down the Frogifies or something. But I really want to avoid putting non-enchantments. This is the only non-enchantment card. Everything else is an enchantment. And, you know, those work off of these guys. These are like the enchantment payoffs, Brine Giant and Euphemia. So maybe there's another enchantment that is also an enchantment payoff that would be worth it or something, but I haven't seen it. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this experimentation Dimir deck. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.